Hello guys, you're welcome to my channel again. This is a home of fashion where I do teach how to cut and sew varieties of tie. So in today's tutorial, this is what we're going to be making. As you can see, I just want to show you the outcome of it. This is how it appears on the thumbnail. As you can see, please guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so that whenever I post a new video, you can get notified. As you can see how beautiful this dress came out. This dress is for 2 years old baby. So please guys, without wasting much of your time, let's dive into the tutorial now. So guys, this is the fabric I'll be using for this tutorial. I think I 1 yard is enough for this tutorial. 1 yard is enough, though I have more than 1 yard here. So those are my elastic rubber that I'll be using for the dress. I have the tiny one and the large one. So guys, I'm just going to fold this fabric into four now. I'll be cutting the down part, which is the trouser. This trouser is the same thing, and it's going to be the same thing with the back. Like there's no need for to cut the front fold before the back. Everything is going to be the same thing. So now I'm taking the full length of the trouser. I'll be making the full length of the trouser is going to be 16 inches. So I have about 2 inches up for my elastic waist, for my elastic rubber at the waist. So I'm marking at 17.5. that is for my seam allowance. I added 1.5 inch on it. So now I'm measuring the waist. I measure at 7 inches. When you open, it's going to be 14 before my elastic rubber. So from the waist now, as you can see the way I fold, from the waist now I'm going to measure my crotch line, I mean. So from the waist now, I'll be measuring my crotch length at 6 inches, as you can see. So from there, I'm just going to extend my hand by 1.5 inch to the front. So I'm just going to make a mark and curve. So I'm just going to curve it like this. That's my crotch. So I'm just going to put my ruler. So the wideness is 8 inches, as you can see. So I just place my ruler to rule it out in a slant manner like this. So I'll cut it out. This one is set now. I'm just going to set this aside and let's cut the upper part. So the upper part now, the length is going to be 10 inches. So you can see I mark at 10 inches. So I'm just marking it out like this, then I'll cut it. This is for the top. So I fold it into two like this. The round body of the baby is 10 inch, but I fold this into 4. That means I'll be having 10 inch into 2. That is 20 inches wide. By the time we gather it together, we'll bounce back to that 10 that we want. So I'm just going to take away the salvage. So this is how I'm going to be leaving it straight. We're going to be using our elastic to gather it together around the chest line. After I might have fold and top stitch at the hemming and the chest side. So now I'll be cutting 14 inches long strap for the upper side. 14 inches long, don't forget, and 1.5 inches wide. Just going to straighten it. So you can see 14 inches. So I'll be turning this. I'm going to run a stitch on it and turn it. So guys, now that we are done cutting, I'll be taking it to my machine to walk you guys through on how we are going to be sewing it. I'll be showing you step by step on how I achieve that. So guys, I'm on my machine now, so I'm starting from the trouser. I'll be sewing the trouser first. So as you can see, so I'm going to start the sewing from the point. So as you can see, the way I just merged it together, I'm just going to join it straight down, starting from the crotch line. So now that I'm done joining it, I'm going to turn it. I'll just turn it like this, and I'll turn the second one. So I'm going to be placing the crotch line to the crotch line like this. So you can use your office pin to secure it. So from there, I'll start from the waist side and join it together. So now I'm going to be folding the hemming. I'm going to be hemming it. I'll fold it like this, then top stitch. So I'll do the same thing to the other side, as you can see. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now is the waist. So I'm going to be folding it. Just watch me to see how I'm going to, just like this, then I'll turn it like this. So all the space now should be around 1.5 inch. So I'm going to start from there and I'll fold it around like that. So I left a little space there where I'm going to be passing my elastic rubber. As you can see, I've already hung my safety pin on the elastic rubber, so I'll just insert it now. So I'm just going to adjust it, and so I'm just going to top stitch on it. So now I'm going to pull it in, then I'll close up that space. As you can see, the waist side is ready. So right now I'm going to turn it, then we'll do the carrot on the legs. So I'll be measuring 2.5, then I'll mark it round. So I'm just going to be placing the tiny elastic rubber around my mark. As I'm sewing, I'll drag so that it will help me gather the cloth together. I drag and stitch, drag and stitch. You can see. So I'll do the same thing to the other side. As you can see, it's already. The pant is ready. So I'm going to set this aside. Then we'll move on to the top. So I'm just going to fold and top stitch. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. So right now that I'm done, I place the two pieces on top of each other. Then I'm going to close the side just like this. Then I'll close the other side as well. So this is it. So right now I'm going to be measuring 1 inch in like this. 1 inch in. So I'll mark it. I'll do the same thing to the other side. 1 inch in. So right now I'm going to be placing my elastic rubber on it, just like what I did to the pant. So as I'm stitching, I'll be dragging it, stitch and drag. As you can see, it does help me gather the cloth together. This is the upper part. So when I measure, I'm left with 9 inch, which is very okay. So right now I've taken it to my table to show you guys how I'm going to be fixing the sleeve. That is the next thing to do now. So I've already turned the strap. So it's exactly 14 inches. So right now, for this back side, from the side, I'm going to be coming in by 3 inches. I'll make a mark. Then from the other side, I'll come in by 3 inches and make a mark as well. So I'm left with 4 inches around the middle. So I make a mark for the front side at the same point. So I'm going to place the strap on it like this. So I'm going to be using my pin to hold it down. So now I'll cross it together like this. Then I'll hold it. So I'll turn it to the other side. I'll hold it. So now that I'm done doing this, I'm going to take it to my machine and stitch it down. Please, if you're watching this video to this time, please give it a thumbs up. This is how it's going to look when we're done. So I'm just going to be stitching them down and around that crossing area also. Give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs up, please. As I can say, this is so beautiful. I love it. So guys, this is how to achieve the baby frock or baby dress that you see on the thumbnail. Please like and share, and don't forget to comment. Don't forget to ask me any question. And I say big thanks to all my returning viewers. May God bless you all. Thank you so much. See you in my next video. Bye for now.